Hi guys, today we're going to talk about what impact COVID-19 has affected on US universities and international students. I have noticed that the number of international students in US is greatly reduced today, and the COVID-19 that lasted for 2 years has obviously had a huge impact on the education system. In my video, I will do some research about the impact of COVID-19 on colleges and universities, and also with the reasons for the decline of international students. Okay, the first is the tuition fee rise. This is a picture of the rising cost of college in the US. Universities are facing the crisis of no money under this situation right now. In addition to expanding enrollment and increasing revenue as much as possible, there is one of the most straightforward ways to do so: the tuition fee increase. For example, like the University of South California has increased the tuition fee to almost 60,000 like this year, and this University of Southern California also said the price increase is the same, regardless of whatever you are going online classes or like go face to face. They rest together. This is a poster of about University of Southern California. In addition to University of Southern California, many other universities has also released the statements for or information about tuition fee increase, such about Utah University and Arizona State University. The tuition at University of South California has been on an upward trend. 2019, out of state tuition for master programs at University of Southern California averages about like 20,000 per year over the 5-year period from 2014 to 2019. The average tuition per year for a master's program at a U.S. university has increased by nearly 1,500, or about 2% per year. The next is the drop of the requirements of application. Universities also lowers its admissions tests during this special period, so that the universities can equip the students' population and replenish the university's financial gap caused by COVID-19. Many U.S. universities have relaxed their admission politics to attract as many students as possible to apply and attend by waiving the submission of grades, waiving application fees, and extending the application periods. However, it's clear that international students have more concerns about safety and visa issues, and more caution in making decisions. Here is two posters about like the changing enrollment 2019 to 2021, and actions that students consider taking as a result of COVID-19. For those students who have been accepted, many of them are considering deferring or even dropping out. Nearly 20% of those who have planned to attend college this year said they were considering differing enrollment. In addition, more than 3,000 native students have made the move to defer or even drop out the higher education from universities. Changes in application from international students are even more than native students. In addition to some of the impact on public safety, visas, and cultural difference, the Chinese students are facing difficulty of not being able to go home, compared to they can take flight home during holidays at least like once a year. Now it's normal for many adults students they cannot go back home for more than 1 year. It's more difficult for some teenagers or younger children and their parents to accept. Fewer than 1 million foreign students enrolled for either online or in-person class at U.S. universities in this school year, and that not only marks a 15-year year decrease from 2019 to 2020 school year, but also marks the first time since 2014 to 2015 that fewer than 1 million international students have enrolled at U.S. institutions. China remained the leading place of the origin for international students, with 25% of all international students in 2020 to 2021 school year hiring from the country. The second most common place of origin was India, followed by South Korea and Canada. Some of these countries also experienced a large, just year-over-year decrease in the number of students who enrolled at U.S. institutions. The largest such as percentage decrease occurred in South Korea, China, and then was India. Now it's my conclusion. The declining U.S. population leads to the declining of the enrollments of college education, which can also lead to financial difference for universities and difficulties for the education system. Because of the COVID-19, the undergraduate and graduate enrollment from the international students has also dropped significantly with the international situation. This has been exacerbated higher education enrollment. In 2020, undergraduate international student enrollment fell by 15%, and the new international students enrollment fell by 43%. Of course, the higher education cannot rely on international students alone, and the international students enrollment can only elevate the current embarrassing situation. To address the declining enrollment population, China universities are expanding their enrollments by waiving SAT and ACT scores. 100 to 1,000 SAT scores before 2019, and 1,200 SAT score right now. They are the same score, but now the SAT scores will become more competitive when submit on applications now. Universities are now trying to change themselves to attract more students by making changes to classroom, resident halls, business office, admissions, and financial aid and departments.